Now, as we move forward, don't even need to look at the next two. The co-main event is ridiculous. Shara Magomedov, or Shara Magomedov, however you want to say it, is taking on Michael Venom Page. And thing is MVP has a way of causing problems for his opponents, right? With his awkward style. Shara seems to meet the answer in every fight that he's in. So how is this thing going to shake out? It's just going to be highly interesting to see how it plays out. But let's break this fight down in full detail and get back and discuss it. Check this out. In the middleweight division at UFC Saudi Arabia, you got Shara Magomedov, a perfect 15-0, taking on a very skilled veteran in Michael Venom Page, who comes in at 22-3. This is Russia versus England. Page 1 inch taller at 6'3". He's 37. Magomedov 30. Page 6-inch reach advantage, 79-73. He's a switch stance fighter. Magomedov stands right-handed. Now, Magomedov, very good on the feet, although Page will slow him down a little bit. He lands 6.8 significant strikes per minute compared to 2.4 for Michael Venom Page, who's going to be more of a slow-paced fighter, awkward stance and style, but it confuses his opponents, and that's really what this fight is going to come down to, is you don't know how Magomedov is going to react. Is he going to, get lulled into this thing, or is he just going to come out blazing? We'll have to wait and see. Takedown defense shouldn't matter in this fight. Magomedov, again, 15-0, beat Petrosian by KO. Alexichuk by decision, although that's, a very tough fight. He did give up 3 takedowns to none, but led by 20 significant strikes. He KO'd Antonio Tricoli and beat Bruno Silva, which is always an impressive win, considering he went toe-to-toe back in the day with Alex Pereira. Page, on the other hand, lost to Ian Machado Gary, right? A guy who was undefeated at the time by decision. Very, very close fight. He did beat Kevin Holland, which is a significant victory and really is what makes this fight interesting, right? Because you would say, at least right now, Shara is in between Kevin Holland, if he's even better than Kevin Holland. So he's in between Kevin Holland and Ian Machado Gary. So this is going to be a very close fight and one that Venom Page wants to win. As much as I think he's got a solid chance to win and probably will win, honestly, I can't go against Shara Magomedov. The guy's 15-0. He's almost triple the activity output than Page. Page is going to have the fight of his life, and he's very capable of doing it and really get Shara off balance. And again, he's very capable of doing all those things. But Shara is too active on the feet for me to believe that will happen. In terms of the prediction, I got to go with Shara Magomedov and the activity. I'd love to see him get the KO. That will be huge in this situation, but regardless, he's going to get the win to move to 16-0. In my opinion, KO is questionable. It may or may not happen, but if it does, I think it happens in the first round here. But that's the way I see it going. Middleweight division, UFC Saudi Arabia. Yeah, so another tough fight. Thank you, matchmakers, for making these predictions very, very tough. And speaking of predictions, you can get them all on the channel, right? Leading up to every fight card every Saturday night, youtube.com/at TCMMA podcast or at Crisscross MMA. So in this one, again, it's just you got to go with Shara because he's undefeated. And the last few fights he's going into, I'm like, I don't know, this might be the one. And then he finds a way to win. If he wins this one, it's huge. I mean, it's huge. Because Michael Venom Page is no joke. I mean, he's lost 2 in a row, right? But I believe. But against very good fighters. Shara is very good too. But we just don't know what level yet because every time he fights, he keeps moving up. And he's going to have to move up again in this one. And then all of a sudden you get a top 5, top 3, something like that. And you're off and running. So look for Shara to show up. And it's important that it's at home too for him in terms of crowd support. He'll have the crowd support in front of a hostile environment, especially for Michael Venom Page.